I thought I would give a overview of replacing the windows in the camper. This is how I do it. I'm sure there are other ways, but this is what's been working for me. So first off, there are these little tabs here, which there are sometimes, not always, there are on both ends of each window. They often get broken off, so watch for those. You should be able to take them out with a screwdriver, but they also break very easily, so just be aware of that. So what I try and do is use a screwdriver and pry up on one side, pry up on the other side, just kind of wiggle the thing out, and there you go. That's what you want to have happen, is just a little tab come out. Sometimes, a lot of times they just break off. So pull those out of all the windows first. And then before you remove the windows, test them out to see how easily they move. If you move them easily with one hand, they're probably fine. They should move fairly easily. If there will be a lot of dirt in the track, and that will slow it down some. If it's really hard to move, like this one over here, which I'm kind of in the middle of replacing, and I cannot push it at all without even the frame in. The problem here is this frame has looked like it's bowed down in the middle for whatever reason, so I cannot move this window. So I'm either gonna have to pull this all apart or have this plexiglass cut shorter. So once all those pegs are removed and you know that your window is good or it's not good as far as size, like if it's hard to move, then you're either going to shave some off or have to adjust the frames. So know that before you go to get your plexiglass cut. So then we have to remove both of these on here and here, and this is how I do it. So I use a mallet and a putty knife, and the ones that have more of an edge on, you can just whack the edge of it. And it should come off. Some are easier than others. There's going to be some residual glue on the edge holding these on. Then the one in the middle is a more lower profile, so that one you have to use the putty knife. And you don't want to get under it, you want to hold the putty knife kind of at an angle so it kind of just hits this edge here to knock it off. See, it's starting to break free here. And there you go. That's off. So now once these are out, you can just flex the window and pull it right out. Okay, so now the remaining window. No, that's what it's supposed to do. And then the flat side. And one thing to note when you're putting it back together is there's this little insulation seals strip. So that faces the other window. So you've got this one, and this will fit like this on here, so the windows seal off some of the air between them. So just make sure you do that when you're putting them back together. Alright, so now this one is off. Pull it out. And there's your old window. So now once you've done that, you've got all this debris in here. So you want to vacuum that all out. Also, in these tracks, you'll also find debris, so I would run the putty knife through there and get all that stuff out of there. So you've got nice clean things for the new windows, and if they need it, wash them too. So next, what you want to do is these tracks are going to be filled with decades of dirt. So what I like to do is take some sort of cleaner, simple green or something, and then take a rag like this, put it in this track, and go around it several times, cleaning it. All right, so once you insert the new window, just make sure it moves back and forth nice and good. For the side pieces, put them in place and then use your sledge to get them all in place. Once they're in place, you should be able to ensure they're far enough in by putting a screw or a nail in here and feeling that you can feel the window in there. That should be far enough. And then you can drill out these holes with the plugs back. Just drill carefully. Okay, and then you just push a plug in. So you'll see on this trim, it kind of has some barbs on the insides to hold the window. I suspect that the originals had some glue, but I'm not 100% sure. Though for the side windows at least, it seems tight enough that I don't think I need any adhesive to hold it. For the bed end windows, I did use some double-sided tape to hold one of the pieces on that was loose. This one. So one other thing, when you put the second window in that goes in front of the other one, I put some of the protective film back on the first window so that when I go to hammer the edge piece on, my mallet won't mar up the existing window. Also, when you're drilling the hole on this side, which is in front of the other window, I put a putty knife in between there, so when I drill my hole, I am not hurting the window behind it.
Yeah.